Tour is proudly brought to you by Golf Warehouse, Srixon, Ricoh and American Express.
Ryan, back here at home a bit earlier than expected today.
Yeah, pretty chuffed about that, to be honest. It was pretty awful when we finished. So, yeah, it was. I was struggling a little bit those last 3 holes when the rain came down, and pretty happy to get away with some pars, and hopefully the weather's a little better tomorrow for us. Probably a little bit better now than I was, but I didn't feel very good when we started out. But adrenaline's a wonderful thing in that regard, and taking plenty of pills as well, so they seem to be working. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's you're gonna have a few tournaments where you're sick every once in a while. It just happens to be this week, unfortunately for me. Yeah, I actually felt like I played pretty solid the first 7 holes before the rain came in. Came, it was just kind of hang on for dear life, and I was struggling with the water balls off the face. Just modern day drivers seem to be a little bit that way. Yeah, I was just hanging on for dear life those last 3 holes, and yeah, pretty chuffed to make par down 9, 10, 11, and hopefully we get back out there tomorrow morning and it's a little bit nicer and a little bit easier to play.
Yeah, chipped to 6 feet and siren went, get the putt in.
Yeah, I mean, I had an awful tee shot there. Again, just slid off the face. I got lucky to have a shot, and I kind of hit one out of a pretty wet lie because I still had an angle and a shot from there, and had a half decent chip to 6 foot, and thought, oh, I've just made a couple of putts. We could carry on. So I thought I'd roll with what was working, and thankfully made that putt and can go in and just start on 12 tomorrow, which is probably not the best tee shot to start on Augusta, but you know, hopefully it's a bit nicer in the morning, as I said, when we turn up, and it won't be too tricky. I didn't expect that when I first came. You know how hilly, how long the golf course is to walk. So yeah, I'm going to expect it to be a bit of a slog tomorrow, and we're kind of used to it. I think since I've been over here, I think we've had a lot of delays and a lot of extra holes the next day, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. I guess adrenaline's going to be great out there tomorrow as well. Get to play Sunday at the Masters. It doesn't get much better than that.
On Tour was proudly brought to you by Golf Warehouse, Srixon, Ricoh and American Express.